Here at Live Green, Tennessee, we have a lot of friends who help us get out information about living green. One of our partners from the start has been Pat Bagley, Dean of the School of Human Sciences at Tennessee Tech University.
Hi, I'm Pat Bagley, Dean of the College of Agriculture and Human Sciences here at Tennessee Tech. The college is comprised of three different schools: the School of Agriculture, the School of Human Ecology, and the School of Nursing. For the purposes of today's program, I'll talk more about the School of Agriculture, which is about 270 students right now. The whole college has between 1,000 and 1,100 students, so we've had a lot of good growth in the college as well as the university. But in agriculture, our commodity we deal with more than anything else is students. We're trying to educate students, we're trying to educate the public as well, but our main focus is students, and as we pass that knowledge on to them, that pervades through the public, pervades through the society, and helps us. And in the School of Agriculture, we have several farms we use, and we try to get the students out there as much as we can. We're big in experiential learning, and that is, there's an art and a science to agriculture. The science they learn out of the textbook. But the art of it is I can tell people in a textbook what a tomato should look like, and I can tell them what a newborn calf should look like, but they have to go out and experience those things and put their hands on there to really know how those things are going to work. Here closer to campus, we have the Shipley Farm, and across the road from it, we have our horticulture unit. So we have bedding plants, small trees, a lot of things like that. A lot of our compost studies going right there across the road from Shipley Farm. Then on the side where Hyder Burks is, we also have pretty much a purebred beef herd that's over there. And that's also our closest farm to the campus. So a lot of times our labs are out there because, again, we love to get our students out there because they learn by doing, and it really cements the kind of things we let them do in the classroom out there. And by far our largest operation is the Oakley Sustainable Agricultural Center, about 20 miles north of here, which has just recently been donated to us. It's a large farm. In fact, with it, Tennessee Tech now has the second largest beef herd in the state of Tennessee. Lots of running streams up there, so there's a lot of water quality things that we're going to be doing up there. There's a lot of wildlife, so we're developing wildlife food plots. We really want our students to understand that they can go up and make a living with agriculture, but they need to leave the land and improve the land while they're up there doing it. And those things really are compatible. It takes effort, and again, that's the art of doing these kind of things. The science is we can tell them how to do it, but we can show them up there where we've got cows in an area, but we've also got wildlife food plots for deer and wild turkey. We also have ponds where the fish thrive in there. These things can all work at one time. Through that Oakley farm, though, we have enough production up there that we're starting to supply our local campus here with all the ground beef that the students consume during the course of a year, which is, we estimate, about 9,000 pounds worth of beef that we're going to produce. And we have the capacity to produce a lot more than that. We have large number of other crops, such as down at the Waters Farm. We also have tomatoes, salad crops, a lot of those kind of things. Those things are all fed to the students on campus. So think about it. They can either eat a tomato that's travel 1,500 miles from Mexico, or they can consume one that's produced locally here, has much more taste and quality to it. But all the things that the students throw away and refuse, we compost those things and go through a compost cycle up at the Shipley Farm. We take those back down to Waters Farm when they're ready, and that's our fertilizer source to grow those very same crops next year. So again, we want to minimize our carbon footprint here on the community, and we want students to understand how all this stuff is intertwined, that we just can't separate out all these individual units. They all work as a single thing. We do different things at all four of those units, but it all comes to be a single force that we use to better educate our students and also to transfer that information through like the Live Green and Prosper initiative into the community as we have it, but also have a number of field days and things like that we have a lot of farmers, producers involved with as well to transfer that information to where we keep more of the money here, because we all eat food, and we'd like to see more people eat food that's locally grown and keep that money in our local economy for us here. We think we have an educational system with the great faculty we have here that compares strongly with anybody in the United States as far as how we do this. So the number one crop we want to grow is our good students.